All About Love, once again, dedicated to all the subscribers, all the love that I'm getting. I'm grateful to all of you for checking out my information, and I'm just going to give it to you straight up. So I had an individual by the name of J Dubs ask me to talk about my thoughts on dreams from my last video, which dealt with the power of the body and the brain. And it's very simple. In etymology, I like to talk about what the parts of the brain mean. So when we dream, right, what happens when we're dreaming? Metaphors, once again, I can pick up where I left off. So I told you that we have a pons in our brain, right? P-O-N-S. Etymology, the P-O-N-S in the brain means bridge of asses. Hence, the donkey or your oxygen is another animal with 4 legs, like the donkey or the torus fields, T-O-R-U-S, T-A-U-R-U-S. That's a bull or an ox or a donkey. What is it doing? The bridge of asses in your head, right? Your oxygen, hence your ox or your bull or your donkey, is carrying the air or your octahedron from your lower mountain, which is your lower chakra, all the way up into your thalamus. Now, here's where it gets interesting for dreams. Your thalamus in etymology means a bedroom. It means many things. So what I'm saying is not just the only thing, it's many, many more things. However, bedroom, your thalamus also means a vault and a wedding, alchemical wedding, but back to the bedroom. So what do you do in bedrooms? You go to sleep. Wow. So when you sleep, you are in darkness. You see nothingness, which is where we come from. Above, the darkness, the mother, the circle, the 0 point of energy. We come into the darkness. When you close your eyes in meditation or sleeping, it's also a metaphor of death, right? When we see nothingness, it's known to be death. It's a new journey for the life, because in death we have die, D-I-E. Carpe diem. D or die means day. So when you die, it's another day because you're going to go somewhere else. Now, I don't know where that is, depending on who we are. So very simple. What are dreams? When we have these metaphorical animals, right? Carrying our oxygen, our kundalini, from our sacred sacrum to our thalamus, which touches that pons. It's a bridge to your bedroom, thalamus, bedroom. We sleep in our bedrooms, right? So let's metaphorically think about what that means now. So if I've closed these eyes, maybe this bedroom is now illuminated when I'm sleeping. When you're sleeping, your eyes close, but your breathing does not stop. Aha, you are still breathing the ox or the donkeys or the torus fields, energy, air. You're breathing in and out with your eyes closed. Now you're on a new journey in another room. Another room. We have voices in our heads. We hear people say things like this. Well, who is also in your brain? What other elements are there? Are there any planets or influential, orbs? Well, in the last presentation, I mentioned that your brain is ruled by copper. You actually have copper in your brain. Electric. You know what copper does? Copper is the most powerful energy for electricity. It powers everything we have now. Copper top batteries, Duracell, ding dong ding, that's the bell, the bull. Ding dong ding, remember the commercial? Yeah, anagram for bull is bell. The Duracell is the copper top. You are a battery. So when your eyes close, the battery doesn't stop. Hence, we are now in another dimension, or a possibility of having other dimensions. I don't always have dreams, but the brain it's always doing something. But now, if your eyes closed, and I've told you your thalamus means a bedroom, right? What other names in the brain relate to planets? Well, copper. Venus rules copper. Fact. Look it up. Venus rules copper. Why? These orbs create energy. The sun is an orb, and it creates electricity. Fire. Of course it does. It's hot. If there was no sun, right, we'd have no life. right? Or if there was no moon, to balance it. So very simple. The sun is fiery, it's hot. We know it's gold, right? It rules gold. Obviously, it's yellow. Well, Venus rules copper. They all have their properties. Saturn is lead, hence LED lighting, right? So you have copper in your brain. So when you close your eyes and you're in a dream state, you're dancing with who? You're dancing with the orbs. Your eyeball means to orbit. Google it right away. The first thing you see with the eyeball, it says orbit. Simple. So what's happening when we dream? Where are we orbiting? Where are we going when we close the eye? What's the body doing? What is this oxygen, ox and the bulls and these donkeys, these metaphorical animals in my kingdom, the animal kingdom? The dome, the king dome. Everything is in a dome. Your head is a dome. Earth has a dome. We have an Ark Covenant in Freemasonry. The Ark Covenant, they use the Ark in Freemason. That's your head. Caput in Latin means the head. It gives birth to capital, hence your capital letters. The Romans didn't rule the idea of capital. Your head did. So when you dream, life is but a dream. Of course it is. The earth is a reflection of your head, of your brain. So is nature. I've already told you this. Medulla means pith of plants. Cortex, bark of tree. Thalamus, receiver of the flower. Your spine means a thorn. Etymology.com, etymoline.com. Google this. Ask questions. So when you look at nature, you're looking at your body. When you look at earth, you are looking at things that come from your head. Hence, when I chanted Hare Krishna to my plants, I'm going to show it again. It's amazing. These plants were dying once again, and we see life growing after I chanted Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I'm going to show you some more examples of this because it's very important. Look, you see how they're dead here? Nothing, it's dead. And then life on the other side? From chanting that happened. Why? My brain is a plant. Hence, druid means people of the oak. The Celtic ones, yeah, they were really big on trees. Hollywood, it's a stick. Holly, it's a tree. So when you go to Hollywood, they're sticking it to you, your imagination. They're giving you what you already have in your brain. They're directing movies that are in your brain. Hence, when you have reels, movie reels, those two reels and then the little film and the light comes out, those reels, those circles are the two bulls, the Taurus fields, your oxygen, your donkeys, metaphors. They're showing you holograms of what you already have in your brain at the movies. The movies are all dreams. They're visions. The earth is a dream. Life is but a dream. Merrily, 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 merrily. Mare, Latin for water, merry. Merry Christmas, it's Mare. It's Mary, Virgin Mary. Mary Magdalene, Mary and army, same word. Waters. Oh yeah, the water's important. So now, when you're dreaming, what's happening with the waters? In your brain, I've told you, you have cerebral spinal fluid. We have a lighter fluid. What came first? Your body. That fluid is the fiery energies. Once again, I talked about Pan playing the flute, leading you into the fire. Your flute is a genitive organs, male or female, doesn't matter, they relate. And it goes up the mountain with your oxygen to your bedroom, your thalamus, to have visions, to have dreams. You don't have to close your eyes to have a dream. You can be dreaming while your eyes are daydreaming. What am I dreaming about? I'm thinking about some other world. Well, you're thinking about a reflection of yourself because Earth is a reflection of yourself. We have trees on the earth, right? We have flowers. Thalamus in your brain means receiver of the flower. Earth has that. Cortex, bark of tree. Earth has many trees. We have rainforests. Medulla, pith of plants. Earth has many plants all over the world, right? They're in your brain. So when you close your eyes, you are in your Garden of Eden, roaming around in your garden with who? I told you, you have copper in your brain. Venus rules that. So you're dancing with Venus. She's the prima mobile. She's the first one to be moved. She creates the movement. In movement, we have the word Om, like Mozart has Om in his name. These are all dreams. Everything is a dream. We're just a living dream in this flesh. It's a thought from the earth and the orbs. They work together, creating light energies, and they're all having visions, creating vision, hence teli, vision. Tel, El is in vision. El is a Hebrew word for God or Saturn. El, simple. What does Saturn do? Uh-oh. Is Saturn at all in your brain? Of course it is. You have a crown chakra. Very simple. Kronos is Saturn. Kron is the crown. Or Shiva in India is Saturn. Or Nimrod in Babylon. That's in your brain. Your crown is your head. Or your kaput, the capital. Everything happens in the dome. The animal king dome. Yes, indeed. Everything happens in your temple. So we have Saturn, okay? Very simple. Cerebrum, by the way, etymology means horn. The horned one. Who's the horned one? Saturn. Look it up. Alexander Hislop's Two Babylons. This guy breaks down all the symbolisms of Babylon, Greece, Egypt, Africa, all the different names of Venus and Saturn. Emmanuel Velikovsky as well. Santos Bonacci does this. A lot of truthers have helped me get here to understand how to then flip it in my own way to help you and simplify it. So what are dreams? Life is but a dream. When you are sleeping, you're still breathing the ox, the bulls, the donkeys. They're carrying your kundalinis, your serpents. Kundalini means serpents, coiled one. So now here we go. We're dreaming now. So we're dancing with Venus, copper in your brain, the prima mobile, the first to be moved. The prima ballerina is dancing in your brain. So whatever your brain is, I don't have your brain, you're unique. You're going to create your own version of dancing with the stars. Aha! I just had an aha moment. We are always dancing with the stars. And I'm a dance teacher. I just found that out right now from this moment. That's a third eye moment. We all have a third eye. It's very simple. We're dancing with the stars when we sleep. And when our eyes are open, they're still focusing on you, giving you invisible energies, angles. Each constellation has a point. Why do we have puppets with strings? Now, this is going to be very interesting for you. In the ghetto, we notice that people throw sneakers onto the telephone wires, right? Why they do that? To represent the dead? Yeah, sometimes they do that. They throw the sneakers. This is brilliant, by the way. Doesn't matter where you're from and what economic status you have, okay? We're all geniuses and we've been doing genius things, but we haven't been decoding because we haven't been awake to know what it means. When you throw your sneakers up high, high where the heavens and the stars are, who walks in the sky? Horus, the sky walker, moving in degrees, where your dreams are. Staircase to heaven? Jacob's ladder? Whoa. Sneakers up there in the ghetto? Oh, it's more than just representing someone who's passed on. Passing on? Diem? Means day, to die. I'm passing on energies. You're always passing. Notice the word ass as in pass. Pawns, bridge of asses. When you're dreaming, you are passing your own experiences to your bedroom in your third eye. It's meditation at its most intense. When you sleep, you turn off all the extra noise and the body works by itself, doesn't it? You have all these weird mixes sometimes in dreams. You might be remembering a childhood memory. Then all of a sudden you have a purple donkey in a room. A donkey, whoa, why? Then maybe you all of a sudden have some strange, alien creature chasing you. Then you're underwater. A lot of dreams about drowning. I've had many about drowning, and then finally I can't, and I feel like I'm drowning. It's amazing. And then you wake up and oh my gosh, well, why so many dreams about water and drowning? Because you have a hippocampus in your brain, which means seahorse, and you have brain fluid, or the druid. We have lighter fluid. It's you. The fluid moves the dreams and it mixes, and your own unique energy creates holograms or movies. You are the movie. You are dancing with the stars. What else in my brain relates to astrology? I told you that Shiva's the crown chakra, the head. Saturn has a ring around it. How did the Sumerian Egyptians know these planets and how many they were with no telescope, right? They must have been using something else. They had other ways of seeing things. The dream state is seeing more, right? The darkness is what we must go into when we get born. That's a realistic dream now. Whoa, I'm coming out of the darkness. Or I'm going into the darkness. When I go to sleep, I'm going back into mama's womb, the dream state, dancing with the stars. What else in my head relates to astrology? You have a Raphe. Listen very closely. You have a Raphe by the pons of your brain. A Raphe. Raphe releases serotonin, which means good feelings. Serotonin sounds an awful lot like seraphim, angels. Well, Raphael is one of the 7 angels. Thomas H. Burgoyne, Light of Egypt. He breaks that down in Hermetic wisdom very well. Raphael is the Raphe. That's Mercury, is Raphael. And your lower brain right there. So, right? So now we have Mercury, we got Venus, copper, we have Saturn, crown chakra. Wow. Simple. So what's the confusion about the brain and what it can do? When you're dreaming, you are dancing with the stars. But you're dancing with your eyes closed and you're feeling it in a more internal way. It's an internal dance. Everything dances. Everyone is a dancer. You don't stop dancing. If your heart beats 1, 2, 1, 2, you are always dancing. Hence the tribe of Dan, the 12 tribes, 12 cell salts. It's about all of us, varieties, the dancers. Even when you dream, you are dancing. Now, those sneakers thrown on the wires in the ghettos, a brilliant metaphor, is a metaphor for the sun traveling up, because we know what's up, yo. The 5th element, ether, takes your soul or your dreams into your bedroom. The ether relates to your donkeys, your oxygen, hence the windmill symbol in Don Quixote. The windmill's a circle and an X. That's a Nordic cross symbol for the earth as well. Simple. It's the X-Man logo. Fact. Don Quixote is telling you something very important. There's way more going on in these mythologies, right, than just some story. You get entertained and you leave. It's about you, us, we. The dream state. What ballets can I speak of right now that are a dream state? We have a ballet called Les Sylphides. Simple. What is a sylph? A sylph means spirit. What is a spirit? Spirit in Latin is spiritus, which means breath. It's the spirit world. So that ballet, Les Sylphides, very simple, is about the dream state, the dream world, where women can freely express themselves as the air or the Ave Maria. Aria means air. Women rule air. Hence in ballet, women are always spirits, always, with little wings and stuff. It's very simple, right? So we have Les Sylphides. It's a dream state. Life is but a dream. We have the ballet, A Midsummer Night's Dream, also the play by William Shakespeare. Let's break down A Midsummer Night's Dream. The dream. This is going to give it away even more clearly. First of all, in this midsummer, what's the mid-heavens in your birth chart? That's where everything comes in, the Middle East. Stargate, it's a TV show. What's happening in the Middle East? Pyramid, fire in the middle? Midsummer. Very important. When the sun's at 12 o'clock, it's in the middle, it's graduating. It's the Mount Meru, it's the phallic symbol for men and women. 12 o'clock, and then it, right, goes flaccid. So midsummer is the Middle East. It's the mid part of the heavens where souls descend. It's another dream. Even when souls descend, descendants, what we are the flesh dreams. We are living dreams. We are living, breathing, moving hologram dreams. Same thing. They have hologram technique. Why? Hollow be thy name. Hallowed be thy name. It's the same word. Hollow, hallow, halo, circle. Back to Midsummer Night's Dream. It's very simple. They're telling you something with Shakespeare. William Shakespeare got his name from Athena, the spear shaker, who is Venus. She's very diverse. She's Semiramis. She's Isis. It goes on and on. Simple. What other characters are in A Midsummer Night's Dream? We have Oberon, right, as a lead character in this play. Oberon sounds like Orion. Simple, astrology. Orion or Oberon is the hunter. The Babylonian version of Saturn is Nimrod, which means the hunter. Babylonian version of Saturn is Nimrod, which means the hunter. So who's Oberon but Orion? He's Saturn, the ruler of souls, your crown chakra Shiva, the ruler of your dreams, of your meditations, of your medicine. Your medical place is in your temple. You don't need the doctors of today who unfortunately give us things that give us side effects to then come back as addicts and we get sicker, right? Back to Midsummer Night's Dream. What else happens in that play? I talked about it. A man gets turned into a donkey. The pawns in your brain means bridge of asses, hence that whole play is talking about dancing with those stars, literally, in your dream state, in the mid-heavens. The middle passage in Africa, the middle is where the generative organs are, right? The middle. Interesting. Life is but a dream. And then play. What are we playing with when we do plays? When we play these roles in these dreams, we often dream about characters. Well, in French, to play is jouer. Jou, J-O-U, like Jewish. Which in etymology relates to the jovial one. Well, what does jovial relate to? Jupiter. So when you're playing, when you're dreaming, you're going back to the stars. We have a head, 2 arms, and 2 legs. 5 points, remember? Bicep, tricep, bi is 2, tri is 3. 2 and 3 is 5. And we're wondering why some people might be bisexual, or bipolar. All those things are in your brain. Bipolar, what's the pole? What is a crucifix? It's very simple, y'all. A crucifix is 2 poles. Bipolar, pole position. When they vote, it's the voting pole. These poles are also in your brain. When you dream, you are going up those poles and creating your own vision or version of what you would see. Poles. It's very simple. The pole is, once again, Mozart's magic flute. It's Mount Meru. Magnetic mountain? Wow. And mag means to move in Sanskrit. Gives birth to Mary Magdalene. Interesting. Magnetic, magnets. What's happening there, right? Poles. All this from the dream theme. What else in your brain relates to a dream state and going to another dimension, which is all we're doing here as this physical hologram? You have what is called the Krista, like Christ. It's an actual term for your skull. Look it up. K-R-I-S-T-A. Krista, galley. Means crest of the rooster. Galley means rooster. Etymology tells you this. Why? A bone in my skull relates to a bird. What do birds do? They fly. What do airplanes do? Now we scratch our beard. What's the hangar? The airplane hangar. When we're inside that hangar and the plane flies out, what's that plane a symbol of? Your Krista galley. Your Christos, your Christ, your chi, your children, your child. Chi, an anagram for Christ. Tai chi. A dream is an expression of your children, of your chi. Chicago, chica, means a girl. Venus, clearly. Hi. She's everywhere. So an airplane goes out of the hangar. We have a Krista galley, means crest of the rooster, which flies like your airplane, the iron bird. You are flying to other dimensions when you dream. You are seeing other reflections of this earth. That's your body. And so, of course, it would make sense that you would have random visions, a kaleidoscope of different things, because everyone is unique and sees things uniquely based on your birth chart, your stars and their angles and degrees, hence degrees in school. Each degree is a level of consciousness. It's simple. When you're dreaming, you are hitting all those degrees. They have a deodorant called Degree. I wonder if there's aluminum in it. See, it's very sneaky. They give you things to, sleeping pills. Yeah, take this pill and now you're addicted, and they're forcing you into a toxic state of sleep, which poisons you. You don't need sleeping pills. Now, interesting, the Christa Galley flight, when you dream you are flying. What stars relate to flying? I told you in the last presentation, we have the Corvus constellation, simply in Latin means the raven. Ravens are black birds that fly. Done. We have the Columba constellation, Latin for the white dove, a bird that flies. Done. So you're flying with the stars now when you dream. Even when you're awake, actually. They never leave. They're always working. We don't see it because we're working or sleepwalking. Ha! And it's okay. It's not that I'm judging people. But what I'm going to say right now is going to blow more minds because I just made some more connections. And I'm really grateful for this, the person who asked me to speak about the dreams, because actually there's so much more to it. And if y'all have your own thoughts on this, please. This is not written in stone what I'm saying. It's all flexible. Dreams are very vast. But check this out. Do we catch Z's when we sleep? I'm going to catch some Z's, yo. The Z. Remember the pinball game I told you about? Ding, 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 ding. The two sides of the game and the ball, ether, the white ball. You're catching Z's. Now, when you breathe with your ox, your Taurus, or your donkeys to your bedroom for sleep, you are hitting the poles of your Kabbalah tree of life. You are a tree of life. Cortex is bark of tree. Medulla, pith of plants. Simple. Thalamus, receiver of the flower, or a bedroom. When you catch Z's to dream, you are hitting your Kabbalah lightning bolt or your Z. They bounce off each other. It has to. It can't go from one side up. They have to have electric magnetic, negative positive, man, woman, bang, bang, and then the left brain, right brain. Finally, we're balanced and we take off and fly in our Christa Galley, our falcon, our phoenix. We all are the rising phoenix. All of you are. You're catching Z's. Bing, 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 bing. Now Z stands for Zorro. Wow, check this out. Zorro comes from zero. Zero is Chaldean or Sumerian for the seed. When you dream, you're going back to mama. You're catching Z's for that Zorro. Wow, amazing. All of that in under a half an hour. And I'm not asking you to run around and read books so I can go and analyze your writing and break it down. There's easier ways to get to information. If we simply know what the words mean and get symbol literate, then we can know what our dreams are. What else is hiding in dreams? D-R-E, Dre. Dre and an A-M. This is going to blow your mind. This is how it works. Well, who's Dr. Dre? He's the beat maker. Your heartbeat goes 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and as you dream and sleep, you hold this Dre, this beat, bump, bump, by your heart. But Dre, D-R-E, his name is also Red. Ah, Mr. J. Adam means red man. Adama means red earth. Mars is known to be the red planet. And isn't Beats by Dre a red B symbol? This is not a negative sign. This is a mudra for the 6th chakra. When you do this, when you meditate, you can feel Shakti shocking you. So the Beats by Dre, the B, the blood, the Bloods and Crips, very simple. Red Bull, Blue Bull. That B, that 6 is the Fibonacci spiral. It is Venus's rope, the ropes of Europa. When they throw the sneaks or the sneakers on those high wires, they have ropes in them, laces. Well, who's Lacey but Lucy in the sky of diamonds? Wow. Or lupus. Lupus means wolf in Latin, a constellation. What's looping? Don't women know how to sew very well? There's nothing wrong with that. It's amazing. Women sew well because Venus makes a 5-pointed pentagram around the sun every 8 years. She's sewing, and so is all the orbs, and so are we. When you sleep, you are still sewing, flowing in another world. disc by disc. So beats by Dre. Dre is red. Adama, red earth. Adam, red man. And then we have AM, dream. Dre and Am, the ram, the head. Brahma means head. Aries is the head. Am. When you dream, you are in the state of Mars. Mars is the red planet. You are once again in the stars with the red people. Hence your red Indians. But we're all red. We all have red blood. Ooh. You know, people don't look at these words. So Am, also an anagram easily for Adam, which means red man. Simple. AM, PM, these are all anagrams. Anael is one of the 7 angels, and it's simply Venus. Once again, there she is with another name, hiding, playing games. Everything's about play. A dream is a play. You're looking at your own play when you dream. Jouer en français is Jupiter, the jovial one. You are playing with Jupiter. Mercury, Raphael, by the pawns. The crown, Saturn, Shiva, or Nimrod. You nincompoop. It's the same word. It came from them. We are dancing with the stars when we dream and when we are awake. But if you're sleepwalking, this is a different kind of sleep. If you are asleep and not awakened in a way where you can benefit from information, then you will fall into a pit of nothingness. Of course you will, because we come from nothingness. Hence, why are there different energies? Why does the earth have different chakras? Why do the Hindu have this map of the earth and they have 7 chakras below and 7 above? And why are the ones below maybe a bit dark and not so good? There are good and bad forces. Bad meaning we have entities today that are purposefully putting chemicals into my sleep mattress. It's called Intex. Watch out for INTEX sleep mattresses because on the box, I didn't read it, it says has a harmful chemical that will affect your birthing process. It will affect your birthing organs. We live in a world where we have individuals that are going out of their way and they're telling you to poison you and selling it to you. So this is where we are today. That's bad. So you have bad forces in the earth, different energies, right? Good and bad. Earth is the Midgard. We're in the Middle East. East. Venus is the eastern star. East is beast. She's the mark of the beast. 666 is carbon 12. It's ether. It's the Beats by Dre blood logo. B, it's all of us. Whoa, not bad. The mid. When you dream, you are harnessing all the chakras, and they're coming to the middle from down here. And then, boop, the result, the image, your image. I don't know what your image would be. You're unique. That's a dream. Even if you don't have a dream, you're still somewhere. Of course you are. You're in the void. You're in the womb, the dark place. When I meditate, I don't really have many visions, but I can sometimes make out these little circles that vibrate, and they're poking in and out. Now, what's funny about that is I have a friend called Yudit, Y-U-D-I-T, Baz, B-A-Z. Check out her YouTube channel. This woman has an amazing camera, and she films the sun and all the stars, and she has awesome actual footage of stars like Venus. And guess what it looks like? It's a circle vibrating very quickly with different colors within rings within rings, wheels within wheels. Isn't that in the Bible? Some wheels within wheels, circles, cycles, Circe, the moon goddess. The moon also ruins your brain. The lower part is the domestic part of your brain. Interesting. So we have a lot going on in our bodies. So we have to make these connections. So when you're dreaming, you're bringing all the energies together. Your brain is a temple. Clavicle means key in etymology. This is going to blow your mind. This is how we can look at symbolism with the earth and its shape and the dome understandings. Well, a clavicle is clearly across my body. Clavicle relates to a key, etymology. Well, key is Sumerian for the earth. Fact. There it is. And there is my dome. My head is a dome. It's a dome for movies. The Sky Dome, right, in Toronto. We have planetariums. That's your head. That's a dream state. They're showing you what the dreams are. The reflections of light, of the stars, but a different kind of light. You close your eyes, you get LEDs, you get Saturn, lead. Hence my character in Birds of Light, Ledgar. When you know these things, then you make brilliant work because we have brilliant people who came before us with metaphors. Metaphors, the world, earth. So, keep it simple. A dream is another dimension. When you close your eyes, you are flying to other worlds. You don't have to go into an airplane to fly. The airplane came from you. Birds actually have wings. We have a brain that actually helps us to fly. Hence why we get high. We have the high jump and we arc. Don't we arc over a bar? Earth symbolism maybe? The bar? We're jumping over it. Bar is Aramaic for the sun. Sun energies, once again, it's always there. We're living a dream. This dream right here, this is the creator's dream that we're living in. We're in a dome. We're in something's head. Clearly, the sky, it's blue and it's... The stars go side to side, tick, tick, metronome, the metronome, a solid bass, and there's the dome, and there's your beat. Tick, 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 tick. Hence the birth of music came from that design. A beautiful design. So many logos. Yet the lock logo on your computer is a square with a line on top. The lock logo on your computer. A cube is the earth, the cube, the square, and a dome symbol. Interesting. That's not a coincidence. That's not a dream. It's a reality. But it was thought of in a dream. State. State. The United States. What state of mind are you, am I in? The state of mind. Nas, a very awesome rapper, had a first album in the 90s called Illmatic. New York state of mind. He knows something. Yes, I love that album. I didn't get that. Now I understand. The states are our minds. How many states of minds are we in? Never mind what state are you from. What state of mind are you having? That's it. That's your dream state. We're always working for the state. It's an actual organization. The state, it's your mind. It's your caput in Latin, the head. Capital. Capitoline Hill. Capitol Hill. The same thing. Where Julius Caesar spoke from. Julius Caesar. Jupiter. My name is J-H-E. J. Jupiter. Or Jhelum River. J-H-E. My mom's a genius. How'd I find that out? There's a Jhelum River in Punjabi with my name J-H-E, and it relates to Shiva. There are 7 rivers to Shiva. 7 energies to your bedroom and your thalamus when you sleep and have visions that are reflections of the stars in your head. Those stars are dancing and helping to influence us to find new and interesting ways of seeing things. So a dream sees way more than the average thing, hence meditation. It's a very awesome ballet. It's called Giselle. It's very simple what Giselle's about. Giselle is about a girl who gets her heart broken, boom, by this prince. But there's more symbolism in it. The prince's name is Albrecht in German. Albrecht. Brecht comes from the German word Bert, which means to be bright. Now what is bright in the sky? Simple. Stars. So we have Giselle and Albrecht and another main character in the ballet, Giselle. Hilarion. Hilarion is an ascended master. There's a master Hilarion. So why would that guy be in a ballet? Guess what Hilarion is known for? Truth and science. Hilarion was a hermit. Hermits meditated. They took themselves away from the public eye, wink, wink, and went into the darkness, the dream state. Monks meditated too. Hence, monk has Om. Om. Meditation came from the Om peoples. So, Hilarion is a metaphor for all of us. We're all master Hilarions. Like in that ballet, Giselle. We all have a truth and a science to us. Now, Hilarion represents the fifth green ray. Who's the fifth? You have a temple here. The fifth element is ether, Esther, carrying the messages of the goddess. They're speaking through us, y'all. They're speaking through us. Whatever you think, they're thinking. Simple. We have free will. We are freely doing what we're doing. It's up to us to make a difference. It's up to us to stop what is happening today and not waiting for someone else to give you a sleeping pill to put you in a different dream state where you never wake up and you never see connections, and then you die without seeing the world in its real dream state, like Hilarion did. So in the ballet Giselle, interesting. Check this out. I'll keep it very simple. Hilarion in Giselle tells the truth. Remember Hilarion, Master Hilarion? Truth and science. This is a very beautiful metaphor here and what all things are about. So in Giselle, I told you, Giselle is the lead character. And this guy named Albrecht falls in love with her. He's a prince. And he spots her in the forest. Always in a forest. The forest is your brain. Cortex, bark of tree, medulla, pith of plant, Garden of Eden. It's your head. So Giselle is a ballet about my head, your head. He's walking in the forest. He sees her. She's this gorgeous thing, Venus, of course. Giselle, L, Saturn, L, Gis, Is in her name, Isis, Egyptian moon goddess, Venus. Giselle, astrology, we're dancing with the stars. Remember, this is the dream. It's a real dream here. So Albrecht sees her in the forest. He's in love with her. Right away, he says, oh, I love you. But he forgets that he's already married to somebody else at the castle. Your thalamus also means wedding. Anyways, very simple. Hilarion is in this ballet. Hilarion is friends with Giselle. Well, what does Hilarion do in the ballet? He tells the truth. He finds out that Albrecht is already married and tells Giselle. Shows the evidence. It's in a sword. He shows the sword. He makes the connection. The sword is related to someone else's name, and he's already got someone in his life. The sword is the Nordic cross for Earth. X, cross, the same symbol. Wow, Mr. J. That's ballet. Simple. Hilarion in this ballet tells the truth, tells Giselle, his friend, that Albrecht is already with someone else. Master Hilarion is a truther. He tells the truth and sciences. Now, check this out. In the ballet, Giselle, in the next act, there's 2 acts, Red Bull, Blue Bull, haha. That was the first act, where Hilarion tells Giselle what Albrecht is really doing. He's cheating, right? In Act 2, Hilarion ends up dying. I won't get too deep into the other things because there's a lot of other stuff going on in this ballet. But basically, Hilarion ends up being pushed off of this cliff from women who wear white. And they're called the Willies. Act 2, the land of the Willies. Do you ever get the Willies? I'm getting the Willies. Butterflies, oxygen, bulls, carrying to your dream state, bedroom, opening your doors, flying your crystal galley and your rooster. Rooster. The rooster crows when the sun rises. So, in Act 2, very simple, in Giselle, you have all these dancers in white, fairies, called the Willies, El, the Hebrew word for God, Saturn, the ruler of the crown chakra, the land of the dead, the darkness. Whoa, it's not bad. There's still life there. Hold on. So, Hilarion, very simply, in Act 2, he gets pushed off by these spirits, these girls in white. Ether is white. Brahma Ijoti means spiritual white sky, and it's goddesses, right? So, ballerinas are all about ether. Obvious. Done. So Hilarion dies. I never got it. I was like, why does he get pushed off this cliff? He descends. He rises again because he told the truth. Metaphors. They don't explain it because they don't have to. They're inside jokes. Freemasons. King Louis was a Templar knight. Catherine de Medici. Jesuits, these kinds of people. You're getting into some intense energies now. These people understand metaphors and ancient information, and they created their own ballets. King Louis made ballet famous, and so did Medici. But we know they murdered people. You know what I mean? So, Giselle, right there. Now you know what ballet is. They're metaphors for things in your brain. So look up some ballets, YouTube, watch it. Wow, what's going on with ballet? Why are girls being lifted by men? partnering, lifting to a high place, putting her down safely. A partnering technique. We learn pas de deux, a dance for two. Two acts sometimes. Red bull, blue bull, or an ox, or a donkey. Carrying your air so you can dream a new dream. Life is but a dream. Life is made up of visions. Many visions. Each star is dreaming or having visions. And those visions are having visions through you. Us. So we are visions. We're televisions. Teleporting. Portals. How did we get here? Mommy and daddy? What made mommy and daddy? Ask questions. It's very simple. It's more to it than that. The dream state. So this is where I went. I feel like there were so many things I could have done with the dream, but look at the word. Know what the symbols in your brain are. Know that your head has a lot going on in it. It's an antenna. It's a dome of energy. It's a symbol of all symbols. Catching Z's, Zorro, zero is Chaldean or Sumerian for the seed. I'm giving birth. We all do the sacred feminine. We're giving birth in our dreams. You're birthing ideas. Birthing isn't just a physical thing that women do. Birthing is something we always do. Create art in heaven. Our Father, once again, who art. We miss the artist. Your dreams are art, heart. Earth, heart, art. Sarasvati, again, the Hindu goddess with art in her name. Thy kingdom come, king and dome. We have a dome, it's the head. The microphone, a symbol of your head. You're speaking into your head. You're speaking into yourself and then into another self, and it echoes a ripple. Skip the stone. Echoing. It always goes. Nothing dies. Your dreams are another expression of your breath, carried by your donkeys, your bulls, your birds. Wow. Now we know what animals and insects mean and all this stuff. The locust, caruleus in my brain, carule, corona, crown. The rings of Saturn, turn. When I'm dreaming, I'm spiraling and creating the wheels of the cinema, the film. Il is in film. Il, interchangeable with El, the Hebrew word for God. El is Saturn. Fact. What is Saturn doing? There's way more going on with Saturn than that. There's way more information than what I just told you. This is way more complex than what I just said, actually. It goes on and on. It's beautiful. That's the power of the journey of research. You never, ever stop there. It's, wait a minute, and then that means that. So then why? Ask yourself, if there's so much information, it's endless. Maybe we're supposed to be living here for a longer period of time to experience all these ahas and dream states. 50 states. 50 is 5. In America, 5 is the number of ether. 5 major positions in ballet, 5 elements, 5 geometric shapes. Done. Bicep 2, tricep 3, 2 and 3 is 5 with me. 5. 50, we are 5-0. 5-0 is the police, yo. Yo, oh. Was that a dream? Yes, it was thought about in a dream. From who? Creators made all this, not me. I'm a reflection of another dream or a thought. And I fell through that, and I'll fall through again, and again, and spiral, or Fibonacci, Nachi, ra, 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 and boom, and we fly into our rooms. The bedroom. Why is the thalamus called a bedroom? A vault. Now we're banks. We can store our memories. Your dreams could be a vast expression of all the memories you have, or the ones you don't even know you have. Because the waters are endless, and they're all over the earth, and you have water or fluid, cerebral spinal fluid, in your brain. It's a metaphor for your brain. Water gets hot. Hence, anything fiery in symbolism, all the fires, fire, it's the fluid. You have heat. You pass gas, right? You fart. Sulfur is hot. Fire, tetrahedron. Your dreams are hot. They're all working together to create your dreams. They, the donkeys, the bulls, the birds, the oxygens. When you breathe, as you dream, the breathing is creating the dream. Hence, aria, air. Spiritus means breath. Our goddess, Maria, is an important energy to respect and to know. So love yourselves. Ask more questions. I hope that this video shows another perspective. Dreams. Break the word down. We're all dreaming, but also we're awakened. One love to all.